Welcome back to your harmonious, holistic healing journey. I'm Shifa Albay, and I'm here to talk to you today about, which is day 10, by the way. Wow. So I'm here today on day 10 to talk to you about the sixth thing you must do to maintain optimum health. The sixth thing you must do. So thing 6 is proper elimination. So there's a whole lot of conversation about cleansing. There's a zillion and one cleanses on the shelf everywhere you go in the health food stores and other places. And it's all about taking a laxative, And what we really want to wrap our mind around is that proper elimination means purifying the whole body, all 9 systems of the body, not just your colon. And even when you think about your colon, you have to think about your upper and lower. So you have to think about your small intestines and your large intestines, which function differently. So we won't go all into the functioning of how the colon works today, but we will at some point, because that's important to know. But today we want to talk about the elimination, that you need to know that proper elimination, that purity is possible, that you can cleanse your system of all of the chemicals that are being put in the body. And we talked about that a little bit when in absorption through your skin. And you want to be able to get rid of the heavy metals, which maybe come from the mercury from the fillings that you may have in your mouth, and many other ways that we get heavy metals into our system. If you use aluminum pots and pans, aluminum foil, you're going to get that aluminum in your body. And aluminum has been linked to Alzheimer's disease. So it's important that we learn how to properly eliminate toxins from our body, from every part of our body, not just our colon. So what does that mean? Your bloodstream has to be purified, right? So we need to know how to cleanse our bloodstream. Your blood runs through every organ, every cell in your body. So the blood is critical in terms of how we cleanse it, what we do to make sure that our bloodstream is cleansed. I already mentioned the chemicals, but what about the mucus in our system? When we go back to our foods to eat and not to eat and making better choices, on there we said no dairy, no cheese, no ice cream, because those are mucus-forming foods. And that mucus causes congestion in the system. And anytime our system is congested, we are sluggish. Everything's moving slowly, right? So if you have in your plumbing in your house, if your lines get congested, nothing moves. It actually backs up. And that's not just true for your colon, that's true for every part of your body. So we talk about your blood. What about your lungs, your respiratory system? That's where mucus gets. And then what about your joints? Okay, the starches actually help to create pockets of starches in your joints, and then you can't move your joints. You're congested in your joints. What about parasites? We talked about if you eat pork, you're getting a worm in your system. How are you going to eliminate those parasites from your system? And then we have to give special attention to your endocrine system. I talked about that a little bit in your absorption, again, because the endocrine system is that system. Pineal, pituitary, thyroid, thymus, hypothalamus, all of those glands secrete hormones into our system, part of the autonomic system, that is the first energy system of the body, that tells the rest of the body what to do. All activity starts there. So if your hormones, if your endocrine system, if those glands associated with your endocrine system are toxic, if they're calcified, if they're growing tumors, it is absolutely critical that we begin to detox, to decongest those organs, those critical organs related to your endocrine system that we call glands. So I just wanted to give you the next thing in the 9 things that we must do to maintain optimum health. This was thing 6, proper elimination. Really critical. So think about that, and we'll talk further about how we get that done as we continue our 30 days of harmonious, holistic healing. Until tomorrow, have a happy, healthy, and healing day.